Moon Jae-in's government has made a very strategic decision when it comes to the Korean Peninsula situation. I mean, all along since his inauguration, he's been talking about peace and peace and peace, as opposed to what? Unification. These two are the very important state mission and goal for Korean people, nation, but often it's kind of contradictory. The moment you emphasize on the unification, obviously North Koreans think that is as a kind of ploy to cause a regime collapse or unification by the South Korean opposition and all kind of that. I think that previous conservative government like Park Geun-hye, Lee Myung-bang, even though they also tried to engage with North Korea, at the same time by talking pretty much like unification bonanza, they sent the wrong message to North Korea. The reason I'm talking about it also has to do with the Chinese position regarding the Korean Peninsula. Obviously, Chinese strategic interest is like keeping North Korea as a buffer between U.S. forces on the southern Korea and its border. And in that regard, I think Moon Jae-in's peace initiative in general and engagement effort with North Korea aligns very nicely with the Chinese strategic interest. And so I think that's the basis of Moon Jae-in's China policy. And yes, indeed, we did have a certain difficulty of South issue and all that, and the public opinion sometimes. And even today, especially lots of Korean young people doesn't really see China as a kind of one of the role model, right? When it comes to democracy and freedom of speech and all that. But I guess at the government level, there's a kind of, it's not because Moon Jae-in wants to have a more close partnership with China. It is more driven by his North Korea and the Korean Peninsula initiative that happens to align with the Chinese strategic interest.